Sophia here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel. This is episode 16 in my master bedroom makeover. I believe it's Sunday the 27th of February. It's late in the afternoon again. It's 1 o'clock. I had stuff to do this morning around the house. That's okay. I'm going to try to finish the bookcase today. I only have a few shelves to install. Cut and install, and then I have to do all of the trim. I did go to Home Depot this morning to try to find, if you watch yesterday's episode, the piece of trim or nailer that goes on top that's already angled, and they don't have any. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to be able to nail the trim on top. I guess I'll have to piece of cut at an angle. I just don't trust my angles at all. I have a feeling it's going to be all wonky, and either my trim is going to be forward or inward, but I'll do the best I can. Anyway, I did find salvage wood in my garage. It's not the same quality. It's one notch under this one. Once it's painted, you won't see it. And what else? I got the trims to go over here. They're basically the same ones than the large trim, but they are the shorter version of it. So I think it's gonna look really cool. And Scott is very pleased so far. So let me show you where I'm at with the DIY bookcase, and then I'll get going. Just a word of caution or disclaimer. I'm not a carpenter, I'm not a cabinet maker, very obviously. If I was, I would be using the little pegs that go inside the wood to get them all nicely joined. I'd be using glue. I would have that one tool that allows you to drill at an angle, you know, all of the, I have none of those tools. I'm just basically using wood and screws, and that's about it. But at the end, I have a bookshelf. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna go anywhere either. It's not moving. For these guys here, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna put a support underneath it, like a thin piece of wood as a support. I don't think it's gonna be ugly once you put the trim on it, only because I don't trust my work. I never do. And one thing I do trust is that I am going to put a lot of stuff on these shelves. There's going to be books. Books are heavy. I want to put some decorative objects, you know, vases, knickknacks, things like that. And I'm afraid it's going to sag over time, and I just don't want it to sag. So I'll figure out something. Anyway, let me show you where I'm at, and then we'll get going. So this is where I left you on Monday, I guess, because it's Friday today for you guys, it's Sunday for me. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So yes, there are little tiny gaps in between. Nothing that cannot be hidden with putty, you know, whatever. So this shelf here, I still need to cut at an angle. I am missing the shelf that goes here. That's when I ran out of wood. And I need one more right here, which is probably going to be just about here. I need to measure how high the Emmys are, because one is going here with one of those wireless light that's going to shine on it. And then one is going to go here, same thing with a wireless light that's going to shine on it. So I need to measure them. I need them to fit, not snugly, but fit nicely. And that's about it. Then I'm probably going to put a shelf right here. Thought about it yesterday. I do have a long piece of wood I can use for that, because I like to have plants right here, and I think it would look very nice. And yeah, what do you guys think? I think I'm doing a good job. I'm always patting myself on the back, but you know, I think I'm doing a good job. So I had to shut the skylight, because it's just too much sun. So I'm telling you, this room is ideal for plants. It really is. There's so much sun in here. Okay. We're gonna measure this. It should be 44, a little bit under 44. It's exactly at 44. We're gonna do a little bit under. It's 11, 44 by 11. Okay, so this basically is gonna go from here to there. So I have that angle down. That right here, and then this one, I just mark that way. Take that one out. And that gives me the template as to where I need to cut this one. And technically I should have a nice snug fit, but I never do. Okay, let's try it. So this one goes here. And that one, well, stay where you are. That one goes there. It's almost perfect. I'm missing a little bit in the back. So I'm going to screw them in like I did the other ones, and then when I come back I need to start measuring for the shelf that goes right here. So this is the part where I think out loud and you'll realize how crazy I am. I need at least, well, the Emmys are 15. I like to have 2 inches above it. They're about this width, so if I go to 17, that brings me here. So the bottom of the shelf should be just about here. Alright, so, but that's the bottom. So then if I add this for the thickness, that only leaves me 11. So what I'm going to do is a partition. I said I was going to compartmentalize it, right? Ooh, that's so close up. Hold on. So I said I was going to compartmentalize it. So I'm going to do one that goes here all the way up, and this one here will give me the height that I need for Emmy number 2, because this is going to be 7 to 18. Okay, so I need a panel that's 11 by, and I don't need to bring it all the way up here. I can bring it inside a little bit. First of all, that panel, yeah, I need a panel that goes all the way up here. Okay, so I need a panel that's 11 by, actually, .24, and I gotta cut it at an angle. Let's start with that panel. So it looks like I got the angle right, but I have this piece right here, so now I gotta cut this and then re-angle it right here. I don't know if that makes sense. Hold on. Like this. So that way that notch can fit in, and I can have this part go against the ceiling and this part hopefully will go against this. Doesn't matter if it does or not because there's a trim in front of it anyway. Okay, it fits here. It's perfect right here, but I have a gap right here. But, not to worry. Where's my trim? Because trim goes over it. And then I'll fill it up. I don't know how to use that angle thing. But I did manage to make it fit here, so that's good. Alright, let me make sure it's level, the plumb. Alright, so I'm going to drill it from under and then I'm going to put it in there. And then maybe one in the back here. Oh, this is too bad. I cut too much of it. Should I do another one? I'm going to do it over. Okay, so I did it over. I have less of a gap here. Once I put this on, I can just fill it up with caulk. Same thing here, so it won't show as much. So I'm glad I did it over. I wasn't happy with it. So we got this one done. Okay. So now, I gotta affix it to the wall. So now I said this one I needed at least 17, right? And I calculated that the shelf will go here. So let me get a nailer, put it in. Put it another one here, another one here. Well, I gotta measure everything. And then I just need to put a shelf here. I don't know if I want to put another one over there. Let me see. Kind of hides the corner over there. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta think. I'm designing it as I go. If I put one here, what's gonna happen is that it hides the corner. But then again, what am I gonna do with the corner? Nothing much. Maybe put a decorative object. I have to see how it looks like with the trim. You don't mind me chatting and thinking, right? So I have one like this. It's gonna go all the way up to about here. And then the other one, it's gonna go like this. I may leave it alone. Alright. Let me cut the pieces that go here, here, and here. And then the shelf. And guess what? Oh, check this out. Hey, I found my piece. All right, I'll use that. done. I just gotta do the trim. Oh, I gotta install this guy. Do I want to do a compartment here or no? I think it would look silly. What you guys think? I'll ask Scott. Alright. I'm ready to do the... Should I do the big trim first? No, I gotta install this guy. I gotta cut it shorter, about here, and then I gotta put it right about here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. So I found a solution to my sagging shelf here. I have leftover of these, and what I'm gonna do is put them at the corner right here, right? And I'm going to nail directly into that on each one of them, and that's gonna give me the support that I need, and it's gonna go all the way to the bottom. But I need to use finishing nails. Well, this is where I'm at. So I put that strip right here at the angle to solidify the shelves, and you can see that it's working. And then I added a partition right here. So now when you look at it from here, this is what it looked like. Pretty good. Okay. I was thinking about putting a partition here or a big one over there. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's too much compartmentalizing. But does it bother you, this thing in the middle? It doesn't bother me. It's going to be painted, so I'm okay with it. It's different color wood right now, but that's alright. Once it's painted, you won't see it. But everything is leveled, and I'm ready to start the main trim. Okay, main trim. I'm going to start with this one. And it's got to be at an angle, because it's got to join the other one. $78, $79. So let me cut one at 79. Then I'll have to cut the angle, but for now, let's do 79. How am I going to cut the angle? It's not going to fit. Alright, hold on. Right, it won't fit. So I gotta cut the same angle in here. I gotta think, how am I gonna cut the angle? So what I'll do is that once I have it at 79, assuming that the skylight angle here, I don't know if you can see it, is the same that's over there, then I'll have to draw my angle. I just love to complicate my life, don't I? Okay, so the angle is right if I was going all the way up here. However, should I try to do this when this one comes here? And what is it going to look like? Oops. Versus something like this. If I cut the angle here and then this is cut here, will they meet, or is it gonna look weird? Do you follow what I'm doing here? I don't know if I want to do this going all the way up and then this one joins it here on the side, or if I want to do a miter thing. But if I do a miter thing, because the angle, it's not like it's going to go like this and then straight down, is it? Maybe it will. We're going to try. Basically the angle would look like this. Let me cut that here. I'm going to cut that angle and see what it looks like. This is getting way too complicated for me. Way too complicated. Okay. Now teach me for doing a bookshelf on an angled roof. Okay, so technically, if I wanted them to match, I would have to have this cut here. That would be the angle, right? So this gets cut here, and now this one ooh, right here. Okay, so moment of truth. This one goes here, right? And this one goes here. Now I'm a little off because this is not, I don't know how to explain it. I have this wood piece here that's holding it, so I'm not able to put it flush. But once it's flushed, it'll be fine. It's gonna look great. All right, so let me put the first one on with little nails. And then I'll start working on this one. So I saved you a lot of cursing. Need to regain my composure here. Look at the contraption I had to come up with. This is what happens when you don't have the skills. Okay, so there's the whole thing here to hold this, you know, the nailer, right? Okay, but when I put this one down, which by the way, I cut the wrong one, so the one I had originally with the angle, I kept the angle, but now I have to do a joint here. Nothing, what do you call it, caulk can't fix. Okay, but in order for this thing to fit in here, right, I had to cut it at the angle, okay, and then it was kind of like protruding like here as a full angle. So then I had to cut at the angle and figure out what was the prettiest way to have this thing meet right. Okay, so I'm looking for the prettiest way to finish this here at the bottom so that it's not, you know, a square. All right, but I got it. So let me install this. Then I just have too close. Then I just have, all right, so let me finish this. Then I just have to do the cute ones. These guys, which is the mini version, that's the outside, of this. Can you see it? Right, to finish it off. And then I will be done. Oh no, I got the bottom. Alright, it's done, but I do have a gap that I'm gonna have to caulk and caulk again. We'll see. Alright, this one. Right here. I think it finishes off the whole thing pretty good. Should I just glue them? I'm gonna glue them. Okay. Glue. And then again, everything gets sanded, alright? If I'm a little off, whatever, that gets sanded. Don't need the glue right here. I'll get it. But I think it's going to look really cool. So the back is going to be blue, the same blue that's on the other side. The shelves themselves are going to be white. I'm going to get those little light things that are wireless, little spotlights. And there's going to be one in here and one in here. And they're going to shine on the Emmys. And then the rest is going to be books. And again, you know, little knickknacks, whatever, pictures. It's not that it was hard work. It's just a lot of skills that I don't have. The angles, forget it. All right. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm getting there. It's not perfect. I tell you what I need. I need a miter saw, and I have to tell Scott that. And I need a nail gun, because if I had a nail gun, boom, 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 I'd be done by now. Okay. All right. The next one is gonna be the long one right here. You know what's funny is that with that pointer way on top there, it's got a gothic feeling to it. I like that. Okay. Tide Bond, by the way, is, let me make sure I'm on the same, yeah, is by far the best wood glue I used. Okay, this one goes right here. Oh no, I got glue that fell on the carpeting, no less. You know, we still haven't decided the color for the carpet. Still haven't figured it out. I think we're gonna go beige. Personally, you know, I want wood floors. Oh, you know, fake wood, don't care. That's what I want. But Scott wants carpet, so I think we're gonna go for beige. No, maybe gray. Grayish. Oh, here you go, grayish. It's such a black color, but the pretty is going to be in the walls and the decor and the plants and all that stuff. Okay. I think you're not going anywhere. Next. Now, if I really wanted to be, I look like a witch. Look at my hair. If I really wanted to be fancy, okay, and if I had the skills, I would have cut those in a triangle like this, right? Here and here. That would have given a detail that would be really, really cool to have, but I don't know how to do that. Well, I could if I wanted to, but nobody got time for that, and plus, I mean, come on. Alright, so the next one is one that has an angle. Ugh. But that shouldn't be too difficult. So I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna mark here and here. I'm gonna cut that off. Right, so I'm gonna cut that off here. And then here I'm gonna cut it here and here. That's the last one. Then I just have to install the bottom board. Please fit. Oh, yes. Ooh. All right. Okay. Where's the glue? Yeah. All right. Is there things that I could have done better? Absolutely. I hate those. You can't see them when you're standing in front of it. But from far away, the one you see the most from my bed is this one. I hate it. I don't know how else to do shelves. It's not my thing. I don't know. I mean, I just don't. Okay, so all of this gets caulked to fill in whatever gap. Let me look around. They're all done. Right. I hope you like it. I'm gonna do the bottom. Well, it is done. Bookcase is completed. All I have to do is caulk, and that's it. Give it a good, smooth sanding and caulk. But I do have to put a ledge here to hide all the screws. That's okay, no big deal. Let me move further away because I want you to be able to see it. My ring light is in the way. From far away. So there you go. That's my bookcase. And it wasn't, oops. So it wasn't too difficult. I did struggle with these here and here. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with that. But otherwise, the bottom part here was super easy to install. It's basically leaning against the whatever I put underneath the nailers, and that would be it. So what am I going to do next week? Next week I want to install a shelf right here. That's the length of this closet, and that's going to be maybe up to here. I don't want it to be the full length, and that's going to allow me to put some plants on it and whatnot. And then, well, hold on, let me get in front of the camera. And it's nighttime, so it's not great. Okay, so next week what I want to do is probably put those hide a screw ledge inside, so that way I have a nice finish on it. I want to install the shelf. That's a nothing, so that I can put plants. And then, if you remember, I have those two nightstands in the bathroom that are white that I found on the street. They are next to each other, and then I put a big piece of stick-on whatever to make the surface nice. I've decided that I'm going to paint them the same color than our bed, and they're going to be our new bedside table. So that means that my cart, my beloved cart, is going to go to the bathroom where it probably would look better. Put some plants on it. I can't put any cosmetic because I have none left. As I mentioned, I cannot take anything synthetic with fragrances anymore. So I'm down to basically 3 products. 4 if you count the solid natural shampoo. So I really don't need it for beauty stuff because that's been eliminated. There's nothing I can use anymore. So that's going to go in there. So we'll have those 2 nightstands. So that's next week. And I will use the handles that I have on the closet on those nightstands. So that will make a kind of, you know, tie-in. It's getting fancy. And then after that, it's the big closet, the doors. I don't have to do that. That's not next weekend. That's going to be after that. And once I'm done with the doors, we're ready to paint. And when I'm done with the painting, I'm going to do a new window treatment that has a box on top with the padding, right? And then the curtains underneath it. It's going to be totally different colors. And then when I'm done with that, then I'll start painting the cathedral staircase. I have a hole in the wall that was where the old air conditioner, the walled-in air conditioner used to be. That was removed when we sided the house, but we didn't do the sheetrock on this side. So we need to remove whatever I have plywood there. And I have to sheetrock that area and smooth it out. And that would be it. Once everything is done and painted, then I'll remove the carpet. Ideally, what I'd like is for Scott to live a couple of weeks with no carpet so he can feel that it's not that cold. And maybe I can win the battle of the parquet floors. I doubt it. But then we have to decide what color carpet we want and have a new carpet installed. And then once the carpet is installed, then I'll put the baseboard along the closet and this piece here and whatnot. And the room will be done. So hopefully by May 3rd for our anniversary, as I mentioned, we'll have a beautiful transformed room. I do want to have a lot of plants. I want to bring the green chair. I need to buy one of those special blinds that comes in a casement on tracks, a black one, so that I can cover the skylight and we don't have any light coming in. That would be very nice, as long as we remember to open it in the morning so that my plants can have some sunshine. That would be great, and light. My dresser is going. So in the balcony, all there will be is on the wall will be my jewelry box. I'm going to affix it to the wall. And my bike. That's it. The bike, a chair, 2 nightstand, a bed. That's all there will be on the floor here, hopefully. So you tell me down below, what do you think about my very sturdy, this thing here? This made a huge difference. I mean, those shelves are absolutely not moving. I think we could put heavy stuff on there. Tell me down below what you think about my bookcase. You know, you're looking at it in the row. Of course, it's got to get painted and whatnot. And then styled. That's going to be fun. I like what I did here with the compartments. And then I didn't even realize, but I actually aligned it to this one. I didn't even realize that. I saw that afterwards, so it looks pretty cool, those little cubbies here. Again, it's not hard to do. If I had the right tools, I probably would do a better job. I just don't. At some point in my life, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and invest in real tools, a miter, saw, you know, a table saw. I need a nail gun. I need the jig thing. What else do I need? Probably a better drill that's a hammer type drill. And what else? I'm thinking with all the projects that I what else could I possibly, tile cutter, something like that, I don't know. But anyway, it's gonna look great. I love it. I don't know about you, but I love it. Okay, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. Follow me at My Great Challenge on Instagram and Facebook. My Great Challenge gift on Etsy for t-shirts and mugs and aprons and all of this stuff. They're all designed by Scott. And then Frenchie and Tubby on Etsy for vintage stuff. And I gotta tell you, at some point I'm gonna take you shopping a lot of thrifts and antiques and whatnot, because I have to find some Art Deco stuff. So I think I know a store somewhere in Amish County I may drag Scott over, because you remember he owes me a rain check on that one. And then we'll get a few things here and there, you know, like books and a vase and more books and figurines and whatnot. So I'm excited. This is a long time coming. Okay, I'm done at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go and walk my dogs for quite some time. One, because I need to move, and two, because they need to walk. And then I'll read and have a cup of tea, and that would be it. Going back to work tomorrow. Like everybody else, no complaining. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.